Welcome to Crossfire. My name is Emily, and I will be monitoring this process. To begin, please type in the code displayed on your screen now. Prepare for player selection and almost certain obliteration. Colloquial is selected. Thylupinene is selected. Brand new aloe is selected. Punman Ben is selected. Welike shapes is selected. Aran aromatics is selected. BC 2014 is selected. UPM 208 is selected. Tadaru is selected. Dragon 7398 is selected. Luca_710 is selected. Topper 1 Gaming is selected. Here is how the process will take place. Answer the multiple choice questions by whispering A to D or 1 to 4 to Persephone's Twitch bot. 10 pennies are awarded for each correct answer. After each question, a candidate who gave a wrong answer is eliminated at random. If all candidates are correct, all candidates are up for elimination. The last candidate remaining wins a 50-penny bonus. Good luck. Question number 1. 10 seconds.
Blue circle calendar couch and lamp yin yang fleur de
5
lis okay
seconds.
lady beetle black flag motorway hammer and wrench department store registered pushpin place of worship
Time up.
airplane arrival world map
The correct
microscope
answer was
wind
C.
chime M6 pointed star.
Topper 1 Gaming has been destroyed. Question number 2. 10 seconds.
1 plus 1 equals 22. Not sure what base though.
5
Royal
seconds.
F10 what?
Time up. The correct answer was B. UPM 208 You have sampled our experimental weight loss program. Please provide feedback on the appropriate form. Question number 3. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time up. The correct answer was C. Brand new Alo just lost 136 pounds in 1 second. Congratulations. Question number 4. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time up. The correct answer was C. I regret that you have been obliterated, Dragon 7398. Question number 5. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time up. The correct answer was A. Goodbye, Tadaru. It's nothing personal. Question number 6. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time up. The correct answer was A. The ceiling is blue, the lasers are red. Goodbye to Philupinine, for now you are dead. Question number 7. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time up. The correct answer was D. I regret your loss, Aran Aromatics. Question number 8. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time up. The correct answer was A. It turns out safety mode was disengaged. Punman Ben. What a shame. Question number 9. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time up. The correct answer was C. A moment's silence for Welike Shapes. Thank you for the respectful moment of silence. Question number 10. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time up. The correct answer was B. You have made a terrible mess, BC 2014. We will be sending you the cleaning bill. Question number 11. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time up. The correct answer was A. The loss of Colocola's body was a sacrifice I was willing to make. Congratulations to Luca_710, you have survived the process and are awarded 50 bonus pennies. You are also still alive, which must be something of a relief. Until next time, thank you for playing Crossfire. Goodbye.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I finally synced up the Purge opening, so it actually goes in time with the music as it should. Hello, welcome to game night on Saturday the 8th of October. Hope you're all well. Well done to Lucario on winning Crossfire right there and surviving the process. And thank you very much to Peel Jogging for that question back. Apologies for the slight gremlins with OBS and then the apparently not quite working leaderboard in the game. I should probably look into that at some point. It's the first time it's come up, but it looked like there was something askew somewhere. A message from our sponsor Silent Marine as well.
Briefly thought it was too early for Halloween, and then I saw the date.
Well, we are October, so I think that's fine. There's a very balky dog in the background as well, by the way. Apologies if that's coming through. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Silent Marine, and thank you to BC for the 50 bits, Anonymous Cheerer for the 1 bit, to G. Eisens for the 22-month subscription, and to Brand New Halo for the 20-month subscription, and to Samster for the 29-month subscription. All very kind. Thank you very much for the generosity and support. It's time for Purge. Question pack written by Adam this evening. Just Adam and Teddy has written this pack. Very grateful both to him and to proof this one. And a message from our sponsor Puzzle Dan.
I always wanted to see how the TTS handles this. The is have it, the I have it unlock.
Okay, thank you for all the 100 bits there, Puzzle Dan. Very grateful to you. Excuse me, I've still got a bit of a cough and I'm really tired though. It's been like 5 hours in town. Car shopping and oven shopping. We bought a new oven, we did not buy a new car yet, so that's exciting. Good evening to Shapes and MPL Dart, to Luca, to Dragon, to James of Mark, Apodo and Prudes. Hello to Arun and Colo and Claire and AB Me. To Adam, to Ben, to Toot, to BC, to Topo and Puzzle Dan, Fernando and Lupine, good evening, Riff and G. Eisen Jogging, and to Darwin Samster, Anonymous Shearer, Bash, Brand New Halo, Tyson, David, Curtis Duke, and Silent Marine, and anyone else who is loitering and lurking and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me for what promises to be another fun evening at Game Night. Raising the bar, welcome to the stream. Hoover's outside the door, which is what that noise is. So yeah, do come and join the game. You can join at any point in this game, but you can't get a podium at any point. Once the lobby's locked, you cannot get a podium again. I think most people have played this game before and know the general drill. Multiple choice questions, the options increase over the course of the game. If enough people get a question wrong, it triggers a purge, and if you then answer the subsequent question wrong, which is not multiple choice, you are eliminated from the game. Pennies awarded for every question that you get right, whether you're in the game or not, or in the main body of the game or not. So that's something to bear in mind, so do keep answering even if you've been eliminated. Gameplay will continue until we have had 20 questions, 5 purges, or 5 or fewer people remain, after which point we will go to the final purge and one player will be crowned the champion. So that's all there is to it, and I'll give you a few more minutes to come and join, since this is a pseudo join at the beginning, even if you've got an element of a game on the outside. That's the Hoover banging on the door. Yeah, so last Saturday's stream of the season, so obviously next Saturday going to be up in Sheffield doing Quiz Night Live. We'll be streaming over on Ash's channel all day Saturday and all day Sunday. Probably by this time next week we'll be out in a bar somewhere, or a bowling alley, or a pool hall or something, having much banter. So no, I think there's... Ash will be able to give you the fine details of the number. I think there's about 40 odd people coming, possibly. Is it 40, 35? I don't know. If that's a surprise, sorry if I've blown the surprise on that. 40 per day, yes, nice. So that's a good number. But I don't know if there is, I don't know what the evening entertainment itinerary is. I imagine that's something that's going to be coming up this week among discussion, although I should like to think we'll get to a cocktail bar at some point. I'm actually staying at my brother's for the weekend, and I think Bash and I are taxiing back into that general direction on the Saturday night. Whole weekend of socialising. I know you're right, Topper. could be fun. Bants with a Z, yeah, good quality banter. Oh dear me. Yes, we've got the Purge. A bit later on, we've got Risky Business, as written by Lupine, which was proofed by Panda. Very grateful to the proofers who've kind of done these tonight. So next week is. You can go and vanish whenever you want to. Yes, you can. Yeah, it's not a 3-line word. You must come and party and drink. I know I've got to buy only a pint. I think I said shots at one point, although I'm far too old for shots these days. Whole 48 as I'm appearing to be well adjusted. I've got a couple of t-shirts that I need to bring, some t-shirts from my birthday stream that I'm bringing. They arrived a couple of days ago, and a couple of people want buttons as well, so I'm just going to bring them up because I think all of the people who want them are at QNL, and those who aren't I'll post afterwards. So I'm very much looking forward to it. It does mean obviously I'm not streaming next Saturday, so because I planned the season for next Saturday to be the finale, completely forgetting about QNL, it's going to be a sort of a finale week, if you like, starting, if you think today could be the start of the finale week, if you think about it. Saturday, Monday, Tuesday and Thursday are going to be the last streams of the season, so an extra stream squeezed in onto the Monday. I'll be coming in straight from a choir rehearsal which finishes at 7, so I'll be flying straight up for the regular stream time at 8 o'clock, and on the Monday we are going to be having Wordle, Data Leak and the Escape Artist. Data Leak is from Arun, possibly? Yes, Arun and Escape Artist from Shadowmane. The Tuesday stream, which is the normal Tuesday time, Number Wang, and then Cryptex from Tadaru, and The Abyss from Quizzle. That's going to be the last one of each of those this season. And then Thursday, we've got the final hacker of the season, which is by me. Hacker from me, The Pyramid from Anonyman, Staff Game of Google, that as written by Lingomaniac, and The Final of the Bridge by David Boddican. I need to get hold of finalists for that because I know there's been some people aren't available for it, so I need to work down the reserve list. I think I said to David Stravdi that he could have so David, you're hearing it here first possibly. I have a feeling I said he would be first reserve for winning the last of the pilot games, Mark, I'm glad you're here because you're one of the finalists, Mark. So Mark, Nata, RJ and Claire were the 4 winners. I think Claire has said though that she's away. I think Claire, you did send me a DM and I've not replied, but I have assimilated the information. Sorry for not replying, that's really rude of me, but thank you for letting me know. RJ Murphy, I must be in the server because he's come and spoken to me, but I've not seen him around since, and I don't know what his handle is, so I need to sort of hunt him down. Didn't take part in the real games because I'm on call. Right, okay. Well, I'll figure something out. I'll go back through the matches and I will call upon people where necessary, possibly second places, to come take part in the final on Thursday. Right, I think that's long enough. We've got 27 players into the game, so if I load up my Purge profile, which is right there, and we can get on with the game, and I'll worry about next week. So, if you're all playing the Purge tonight, whispering to Persephone's Twitch, but it's largely multiple choice, apart from the tiebreak, which is the first question, and apart from the Purge questions, which will obviously not be multiple choice. We're going to start with the tiebreaker, though. Let's lock the lobby. And as it says down there, join the game at any time by whispering your answers to the bot. The answer to this question will be a number. It'll be a whole number, and it'll be a natural number as well. So it'll be a natural number. Positive number is the word I'm after there. It'll be a positive number. Whisper it without commas, punctuation, full stops, or anything like that. Whoever is, however far away from it you are, will be your tiebreaker. And you want to be as low as possible, so as close to the answer as you can. 20 seconds to get it in. Here is your tiebreaker question. Oh, natural numbers are positive. Okay, I was right. A letter rack donated to a Cardiff charity shop sold at auction in December 2019 for how many pounds? Looks like we've got you, Mark. I think it probably was taking your answer last time. I think there was probably just an error on the game prefabs in Crossfire. Arun, there we go. Answer from everybody. 700 is the answer. This is the story that a letter rack saved from Cardiff charity shop bin sells for £700. This was a story in December 2019, so we're going back quite a way here. But there we go. If you remembered that story, 700 was the answer. Only 45,000 out. Yeah, letter rack of riches, maybe. Well, however far away you are, that is your tiebreaker score. It may or may not need to be used. We will see a bit later on. Let's get on with the main part of the game. Breakpoint is set at 50%. That means if 50% or more of you are wrong, we trigger a purge. That breakpoint will drop with every successfully answered question. We start with two options, A or B, and the breakpoint will reset to 50% plus 10 on each reset every time we hit a purge. Good luck to you all. Question number 1, and your options are Unreal, Unity. Which game engine did Royal_Flu$H use to make this game? And even if you're not well versed on game engines, it is on all of the credits of all of the games, pretty much. The correct answer is B. It's made in Unity engine. I've never touched Unreal. Everybody is here. Oh yes, it does that thing where you join the game because technically the behind the scenes game is a separate game from the one on the front. It just means players can join in midway through. No, it's not drunk. It's I just need to make it not ping out when players are in the hot seat game as well. So that's a mea culpa there. So Unity was the right answer. Let's see how many of you were wrong. Start the meter. Good start. Very good start. 100% of you getting the answer right there. Hashtag made with Unity. Well played. Let's go on to question number 2. Breakpoint drops to 40%. We have still got 2 options available. Let's take a look at question number 2. Options are circle, triangle. With which of these geometric shapes is Pythagoras' theorem most associated? Oh, that's interesting. It was accepting answers before the question had finished coming up. Hopefully it didn't swallow all those answers. Maybe I must have made a fix to it. That's good of me, isn't it? Correct answer is triangle. Pythagoras' theorem is a squared equals b squared plus c squared for a right angle triangle. Yeah, that's what it should do. So you can now answer before the question has finished typing. So that's good to see. Square the hypotenuse. How many of you were wrong? Start the meter. Flying through. 100% of you right again. So no purges just yet, but we are going to drop the breakpoint another 10% as we go to question number 3. 2 options to show, 30% the breakpoint. Here it is. Pull. Push. In blackjack, what term refers to both the player and the dealer having the same hand value? And yes, as Mark was pointing out, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other 2 sides of a triangle for any right-angled triangle. I don't think it's for any triangle, it's for a right-angled triangle. C, heave, push, pull, heave. Pull, push, heave. Let's have a look. The correct answer is push. Haven't got any more information to furnish you with there, but hopefully most of us knew that. We'll find out. Start the meter. Not everyone this time. Only a smattering getting it wrong. 2 players going for pull, 7% of you, and 93%, 25 players getting the right answer of push. Nicely done. On we go. Question number 4, 2 options, A or B. Breakpoint is now 20%. Have a look at this. German. Dutch. What nationality was Vincent van Gogh? Everyone answering. Remember, abstentions are treated as wrong answers in this game, so make sure you do give an answer even if you don't know. Correct answer there was Dutch. He was a Dutch artist. Again, no more information to give you. Let's see how many were wrong. Start the meter. Same amount. 2 going for German, 25 going for Dutch. No abstentions there. We drop the breakpoint again. We're down to 10%. Not a guaranteed purge. That is reserved for question, or the 6th consecutive question after the start of 50%. 2 options here. 10% or more. Getting it wrong will trigger the first purge. Let's take a look at the options. 13. 11. At which of these ages do most children usually enter secondary school in the UK? Time. Hopefully we know this and hopefully not penalising too many non-UK players. Correct answer is 11. You start primary school the September after you turn 4, but you're not legally obligated to start until the September after you turn 5. And then it plays up, you go through reception and then 1 through 6, starting secondary school in year 7. There are some middle school systems that run, and private schools sometimes run up to year 8, which would be 13. But yes, usually you enter secondary school aged 11. So, how many of you were wrong on that one? Start the meter. Few more than 10%, 33% of you were incorrect. 9 players giving a wrong answer there. And after 5 questions, we have triggered Purge number 1. So, if you got that question wrong, you are going into this first Purge. You must give me a full answer, 20 seconds in which to do it. Full answer required, not multiple choice. If you are wrong, you are eliminated immediately and permanently from the game. Let's find out how many of you were wrong on that question. Maybe me, Giartons, Dragon, Topper, Lupine, Puzzle, Dan, Apodo, Fleur, Fernando, and NPL Dart. Quite a few British people there as well. It's not just Americans who've gone in here on the wrong answer. Well, for you, 9 players, you must give me a full correct answer within 20 seconds to survive in this game. If you're right, you get to come back into the main body of the game. If you're wrong, then you are eliminated. If you're just playing along in the lobby game, or if you're in the main game but not in this Purge, you don't need to answer this question. There are no points/pennies available for this question. So unless you are one of these 9 players, you can take a breather for a minute. Good luck to you all. Here's the question. What is a Geiger counter used to measure? Ten seconds. Let's wait for G. Isons here. And there's time. G. Isons is going to be eliminated as a matter of course. Is it guys? Geigers. Could be Geigers. Let's take a look at the correct answer and see how many of you were right. Radioactivity, I will accept that A, B, me. Yes, that's completely fine. Phonetically, well, not phonetically plausible, it's different variation on the answer. So, yes, radioactivity. Same for Topper, radioactivity, I will allow that. And NPL Dart, radioactivity, I will allow that. Radiation or radioactivity. Wavelengths is not the right answer, and we didn't get an answer from G. Isons, so unfortunately, Puzzle Dan and G. Isons, it's a wrong answer at the wrong time. I'm afraid you've been purged. On we go to question number 6. First time in a while where the options have increased with the end of the Purge. Breakpoint reset to 60%. There are now 3 options per question. Let's see how we get on with this. Question number 6. Options are the lungs, the eyes, the skin. Dermatitis is inflammation of what? Goodness me, very fast answers. That's your time. Correct answer is it's the skin. Examples include atopic dermatitis, aka eczema, contact dermatitis, and seborrheic dermatitis, aka dandruff. Malcolm Owen, dermatolaries. Inflammation of dermatolaries. Welcome to the stream. That's a great first comment, I have to say. I think Malcolm Owen, I think you'll fit right in here. You've got the spirit of the game. Welcome to the stream. If you want to join in with the game, you can join in the behind the scenes game just by whispering A, B, or C to Persephone's Twitch bot when the question is live. The answer was the skin. Let's see how many of you were right. Start the meter. That's 3 questions where we've had 100% of the Hivemind get it right. Very well played to all of you. Let's go on to question 7. 3 options still available. Breakpoint dropping to 50%. Let's take a look at the question. Options are the Lotti, the Lira, the Escudo. What was the pre-Euro monetary unit of Italy? Time. Correct answer. It was the lira. I never went to Italy when they had the lira. I've been since, but it was all euro then. See how many of you knew that. Start the meter. So one wrong answer there, one player going for the Lottie, but 96% of you getting the right answer means we survive that question, and we go on to question number 8. 3 options, breakpoint is 40%. Take a look at these options. Jules Verne, Alexandre Dumas, Victor Hugo. Who wrote The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Claire just out of time there. I love me a good classic literature question. Who wrote The Hunchback of Notre Dame? The correct answer is Victor Hugo, the same person who wrote Les Miserables and his orchestra, if memory serves. Jules Verne is more famous for 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Alexandre Dumas wrote The Three Musketeers, Count of Monte Cristo, and various others. How many of you were wrong on that one? Breakpoint is 40%. Start the meter. You are getting that one wrong. 3 going for Dumas, 1 abstention there. 21 though getting the correct answer of Victor Hugo. Well done, team. Hard to get there. Yeah, they do get harder. This is a fairly gentle pack into it. It was commented by Toot that it's a reasonably gentle pack, but I like to mix it up from time to time. Sometimes it's fun to have a bit more of a slightly easier ride, I think. But they do indeed get harder as the game goes on. Let's go on to question number 9. Breakpoint dropping to 30%. Obviously gets harder to survive as well because you get more options, the questions get harder, and the breakpoint gets lower. The anvil continues to dangle precariously as the players await for the drop. Indeed they do. Spike of Damocles, if you will. On we go. Question number 9. Options are rat, dog, monkey. What was the first animal to be sent into orbit around the Earth? Commonly held. I believe on QI they actually pointed out it was a fruit fly, a little known fact, and it wasn't by accident, but commonly cited as the first animal to be sent into orbit. Or maybe that was into space rather than into orbit. Maybe there was a technical distinction on the question. I haven't proved this one. This was 2. Yeah, it was the fruit flies that went up first, but maybe that wasn't orbit around the Earth. The correct answer though is dog, the one that was first in orbit around the Earth. Let's see how many of you were right on that one. Start the meter. Yes, dog indeed, top 1. Leica, indeed, voiced by Bridget Christie. And we're stopping at 20%. 4 going for monkey, 1 going for rat. No abstentions, but 20 players, 80% of you getting dog. We do survive. Had that been the next question, that would have triggered a purge because that would have been past the breakpoint of 20%. But we have survived. We're under 30%, and we go on to question number 10. Last one where there are 3 options. Breakpoint now at 20%. Take a look at this. Georgy Malenkov, Mikhail Gorbachev, Nikita Khrushchev, and which Soviet leader was glasnost introduced? Time. Love a bit of old Russian politics here. Not modern Russian politics. That's not so good. Yes, if you've seen The Death of Stalin, you wouldn't have any clue on this one. Because it's Mikhail Gorbachev. He wasn't in The Death of Stalin. The other 2 were, though, Nikita Khrushchev and Georgy Malenkov. One of those I think Nikita Khrushchev was played by Steve Buscemi in that film. You know what to do, man. All right, Puzzle Dan. It's going to be Alan Rickman on the next question. Is it going to be a Purge question, though, or is it going to be the next question of the game? How many got that one wrong? Start the meter. Creeping and climbing. We've hit it. Oh, we've hit it on the nose. Exactly 20% were wrong. And we have triggered Purge number 2. If you're one of the 5 players who got that answer wrong, then you are going into this Purge. And I'm going to read it in the voice of Alan Rickman. Let's find out who was wrong on that one. Who went for Khrushchev? Topper, Lupine, David, Apodo, and Lucario are all in this Purge. Full answer required. 20 seconds to get it in. If you're right, you get to rejoin the game. If you're wrong, you are permanently and immediately eliminated from play. Good luck to all 5 of you. Here is your question. Which French word meaning bottom of the bag is used to describe a dead end? Bottom of the bag. Bag. Mr. Potter. Our new Celebrity. Turn to page 394. Now. Time up on that question. There you go, Potsdam. Hope you got your money's worth there. Or your micro pennies worth, should say. Which French word, meaning bottom of the bag, is used to describe a dead end? Le bottom of the bag. I think it might be something a little more specific than that. The correct answer is a cul-de-sac. Very well done to all 5 of you getting the right answer. You do survive and get to rejoin the game. Well played. Let's go back there. So we come to question number 11. Again, Purge coinciding with the increase of options. 4 options now for each question. Breakpoint resets up to 70%. There are still 25 players left in play. Let's see how we get on as we go to question number 11. Options are the PGA Championship, the Open, the Masters, the US Open. Which of the golf majors is the only one to be held at the same venue every year? Time. Oh, incidentally, Glasnost was a policy of transparency and openness as part of the need for political and economic restructuring, or perestroika. That's a little factoid on a piece of trivia on the last question there. Correct answer here was, for you golf fans, it's C, the Masters. The Masters is what we were after there. How many of you were wrong? 70% the break point, quite high, but do we survive? Start the meter. We do survive, 32% incorrect. 7 for the US Open, 1 for the Open, none for the PGA Championship, and no abstentions there. 68%, or 17 players going for the Masters. Very well played. Let's go on. In Augusta, Maine, or possibly Augusta, Georgia, opinion is divided. Augusta Gloop. Could be, yeah. It could be in a take place in in a character from a Roald Dahl children's novel. Question number 12. 4 options, 60% the breakpoint, and your options are Judaism, Islam, Sikhism, Hinduism, Sri Harmandir Sahib, or the Golden Temple at Amritsar, is the holiest of shrines in which religion? Time. Correct answer was Sikhism. Hang on. Specifically, it was the dog Laker aboard the Soviet spacecraft Sputnik 2 on 3rd November 1957. I have a feeling question order may have been switched, but not the trivia that goes with them. Although I've just read that for the next question, fortunately it doesn't relate to the next question, but yeah, my trivia looks like it might be slightly out of order, possibly a rejig in the order of the questions here. Sikhism was a correct answer, the Golden Temple at Amritsar. How many of you were wrong? Start the meter. Yes, it's all very welcome, Malcolm Owen, no problem at all. 28% of you were incorrect, and Malcolm, I do hope you're playing in the behind-the-scenes game. Do stick around, so we've got Risky Business coming up a bit later on, which would be great fun. 4 people go for Hinduism, 3 for Islam, nobody go for Judaism, and no abstentions there. Well done to the 18 players, 72% getting the right answer, avoiding that breakpoint. We go on to question 13. Breakpoint drops to 50%, still 4 options here. Take a look at this. Options are sheep, goat, deer, rabbit. From what animal is cashmere derived? Time. Do we know? Where do we get cashmere from? I wouldn't have had a clue on this, but the correct answer is it's from goat. We get cashmere from goat, and I have no further information to provide you with. I'm so sorry. Let's find out, though, how many of you got it wrong. Start the meter. %, again. 4 for sheep, 2 for rabbit, 1 abstention that time, 18 correct, giving you 72% accuracy, avoiding that breakpoint. Well played. Let's go on to question 14. Question number 14 then, still 4 options, breakpoint dropping to 40%, and your options are Florida, Nevada, California, Texas, Former space shuttle landing site Edwards Air Force Base is in which American state? Time. Slightly trickier question here. I mean, I would have guessed Texas because I was going Houston, we have a problem, but correct answer is actually California. And again, I've got an erroneous piece of trivia there, which I won't read in case it's relating to a question which hasn't come up yet. 40% is the break point. How many of you were wrong? Start the meter. Oh, it might be. Slowing down, we're within 10%. And we've broken. We've well broken. 84% of you incorrect on that one. More than half what we needed to, more than double rather, what we needed to trigger a purge. And it does mean that all but 4 players are going to be in this purge. 1 abstention, 5 going for Nevada, 10 for Florida, and 5 for Texas. 21 people going into this purge, which means if none of you survives, then, or only 1 survives, then we are going to the final purge at this point. Still got 2 purge questions in the bag after this one and another 6 questions, but first of all, we've got to see who can survive this. Let's see who got that one wrong. ABM EBC, Run Dragon, Tadaru Prugs, Topper, Jogging, Fernando, Riff, Curse Toucan, Apodo, Claire, David, Lupine, Lucario, Colo, Samster, Raisin the Bar Shapes, and MPL Dart. Halo, Ben, Silent Moon, and Mark, take a moment to catch your breath. This question does not apply to everybody else, though. Full answer required within 20 seconds. This is the 3rd purge question. Good luck. Here it is. What does the cricketing abbreviation LBW stand? One of those 4s is unnecessary. So I omitted the 2nd. Couple of seconds. Gotta be fast. Gotta be fast. MPL Dart, I'm not sure if that came in time. We'll find out in just a moment. It's going to be a cricket question, isn't it? And also, yeah, probably an initialism rather than... or abbreviation. Yeah, abbreviation would be approx, as opposed to approximately. So technically an initialism. Not an acronym, because I know Ash will pull me up if I get that one wrong. Correct answer was leg before wicket. I'm American, rip, lose by the way, and no answer from NPL Dart. Unfortunately, not the right answers. Everybody else getting me a correct answer, leg before wicket. Very well played. Unfortunately, though, for Dragon, Tadaru, and NPL Dart, it's a wrong answer at the wrong time, and you have been purged. So it's the first time we haven't had a option increase with the purge question. One more question with 4 options. Question 15. Breakpoint resets to 80%. Good luck to you all. Have a look at your options for question 15. The West, the South, the North, the East. Off which coast of Scotland are the Hebrides? Time. Just going to check something on this. Do 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 do. My feeling is there can only be 2 options. Yeah, well, I mean, there's not really a southern coast of Scotland, is there? Because it's the southern coast of Scotland is basically England, and the northern coast sort of goes into a point and then off. I feel if it were the north, that would be really mean. The correct answer is the West. They are off, subdivided into 2 groups, the Inner Hebrides to the east and the Outer Hebrides to the west, but both off the western coast of mainland Scotland. The West is what we're after. How many of you were wrong on that one? Start the meter. Yeah, a bit of Fingal's Cave. The Hebrides Overture. Still climbing. And we've stopped. 50% of you were wrong there. 11 going for the correct answer of West, 1 for South, none for the East, 7 for the North, and 3 abstentions on that one. Yeah, there we key it's in. But starts on a fifth. The fifth, the melody starts on the fifth of the chord. Also known as the Western Isles. Ah, there we go. A lot of cowboy films. Are they really? Well, today I learned. Well done, we survived that question. We go on to question number 16. We increase the options to 5. 5 options now for each question. Breakpoint starting at 70%. Good luck to you all. Options are Melanie, The Bangles, Rebecca Black, The Mamas and the Papas, Hertz. Robinson Crusoe's Desert Island Companion shared his name with the biggest UK chart hit for which of these singers? I like this question. It's the song that what's his name who does Black Mirror? Charlie Brooker described as the first song in history to have less than one note. Best Glastonbury lineup ever. Yeah, Charlie Brooker. I was going to say Charlie Higson. I say that's not Black Mirror. The correct answer is Rebecca Black. Friday, and Friday is the companion in Robinson Crusoe. Let's find out how many of you were wrong there. Start the meter. Goes in B major to Daru. This is in B major. 27% of you were wrong, no abstentions there. 3 going for the Mamas and the Papas, 2 for the Bangles, 1 for Melanie, none for the Hertz. It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the week. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. It has got more than one note. That's what Charlie Brooker said. Well done, we survived that question. We go on. Question number 17, 5 options, breakpoint is 60%. We've potentially still got 2 Purge questions in the bag before the final Purge, but the game will end after 20 questions if we have not seen all of those Purge questions, and the highest scoring 5 players will get to progress to the final. Let's see what question 17 brings. Options are Salvation Army, the Red Cross, UNICEF, Christians Against Poverty, Oxfam. Which Christian charity did William Booth found? Time. Tricky one here. I think it's a tricky one. Correct answer is the Salvation Army. Oxfam comes from the Oxford Committee for Famine Relief. Red Cross was founded by Henri Dunant. UNICEF is regarded as being founded by Ludwig Rachman. Christians Against Poverty was started by John Kirby in 1996. William Booth founded the Salvation Army. Let's find out how many of you were wrong. Start the meter. Still a better song than Umbrella. Probably agree with that. 14% of you were wrong, 19 getting the correct answer there. Salvation Army, 2 going for Red Cross and 1 going for Oxfam. We survived the question. We go on. Question 18, breakpoint is 50%. Could we get to a final Purge with only 3 Purge questions being seen? We'll find out. Question 18, options are Constable, Bacon, Gainsborough, Freud, Turner. Who painted the artwork commonly known as Dedham Vale? Sorry I tripped over the answer Bacon. Every time I see that, I immediately try and channel the Face Jacker sketch with Brian Badundu when he goes into the Blackheath Gallery and he says, "Brr, Bacon, brr. We are standing in front of a genuine Andy Warhol print." Yeah. Anyway, less Face Jacker for now. But did we know Dedham Vale? The correct answer is Constable. It depicts Dedham Vale on the Essex-Suffolk border of eastern England. Now the breakpoint is 50%. Francis Bacon. Yes, very good. Let's find out how many were wrong. Start the meter. Constable Bacon Gainsborough Freud Turner is a heck of a name. It really is. Welcome to the stream, player 2. Good to see you. We're within 10% and we are slowing. Oh, 68% were wrong there. We have triggered Purge number 4. Yeah, RNG sorted out the names really nicely there. We have triggered Purge number 4. Full answer is required, and it must be correct if you want to continue on in the Purge. Let's take a look how many of you were wrong there. AB Me, BC, Arun, Proofs, Topper, Jogging, David, Mark, Claire, Apodo, Curse Toucan, Silent Marine, Raising the Bar, Shapes, and Brand New Halo. You must answer this correctly. There are more than 5 players still remaining, so even if you are wrong, the game will continue. Good luck to you all. This is your 4th Purge question. The World Heritage Site of Rila Monastery lies in which European country? Ten seconds before anyone getting an answer in there. A lot of thinking happening here. Answer from everybody. And time. The only questions I've got wrong so far are all trigger purges. Well, it's been fun, says David. Let's find out. A tricky question coming in here. Correct answer is Bulgaria. Wow, it's a wipeout. Italy, Italy, Turkey, Italy, Latvia, Montenegro, Netherlands, Italy, Spain, Romania, Italy, Latvia, Italy, Spain, and Latvia. The first time we've seen a wipeout in the Purge for a good long while. Unfortunately, for all of you in there, that is some substantial wipeout. We have still got more than 5 players who survive, so we do get to continue the game as normal, but unfortunately, AB Me, BC, Arun, Proust, Topper, Jogging, Silent Marine, Curse Toucan, Apodo, Claire, Mark, David, Raising the Bar, and Shapes. It's a wrong answer at the wrong time, and you have all been purged. Could you possibly ask Dylan to turn the telly down? I have already, but it's very loud.
We watched it last night, though, and you know what that soundtrack is like. I'll go in.
Yeah, that's true. So, just 7 players now survive. Big turnaround. Yeah, Mrs. Frost is just floating in. I think she's making the bed. 7 players now. Coded for 1 or 0 survivors. If there's 1 survivor, it's just go to the final purge. If it's, I'm not sure actually. We'll find out. Breakpoint reset to 90%. You've only got to get through 2 questions before the highest scoring of you 7 will be taken into the final. Good luck to you all. 5 options available. 90% breakpoint, so it will require all of you to be wrong to trigger that breakpoint. Good luck. Here's question 19. James Galway, Van Cliburn, Evelyn Glennie, Stefan Grappelli, Yo-Yo Ma. Sherlock Holmes is most associated with the same musical instrument as which of these performers? Cola just in the nick of time. Pum and Ben was out of time. Hopefully you know Galway's a flautist, Van Cliburn's a pianist, Yo-Yo Ma is a cellist. I'd have been down to either Evelyn Glennie or Stefan Grappelli. Do know that Sherlock Holmes is, of course, a violinist. Oh, Ben, you went into the wrong chat. Hopefully you can survive this one. The correct answer is Stefan Grappelli, who is the violinist. What's Evelyn Glennie play? I feel like I should know that. She wrote the soundtrack to The Abyss. Oh, she's a percussionist. A harp. So, yes, percussion. Thank you, Bruce. Yes. So, 90% the breakpoint. It would require all of you to be wrong to trigger it. Let's find out how many were wrong. Start the meter. Writes a lot of bangers. Nice. Oh, do you have the right answer as well, Ben? Bad luck. Still climbing. Whew, 71%. We do survive. 2 players getting it right. Would have been 3 with Ben. Ben counted for an abstention because he went into the wrong window. 2 going for Yo-Yo Ma, 1 for Evelyn Glennie, 1 for Van Cliburn, and none for James Galway. We do survive to see question number 20. We haven't seen question 20 in the Purge for a while. Could it be a perfect Purge pack? It would need to be a perfect Purge pack. It would need to trigger this Purge, and it would also need to leave with exactly 5 players. Could happen. Good luck. Breakpoint is 80%. Options are garter, moss, rib, pearl, cable. What knitting stitch is achieved by doing a plain stitch backwards? All have answered, and that's time. Correct answer is it's pearl. Garter means using the knit stitch for every row to create consistent ridges. Ribbing, so to speak, means creating columns of alternating knit and pearl stitches. A cable involves twisting a vertical row to create a cable, and moss is worked by alternating knit and pearl stitches every 2 rows. Much ado about knitting. Indeed so. How many of you were wrong? I know, pass it down. Start the meter. I'm not mixing it up with rimming, which is something very different. different consecutive consonant in the middle. We survived! 43% were right, 4 going for Pearl, enough to survive 3 for Rib. And those were all the answers that you gave. Sorry, Shapes. So, we have survived all the way through all 20 questions, and there is a Purge question left over, which Adam may be able to repurpose in the future, but only 5 of you can go to the final Purge. So, 2 of you are about to be eliminated. Our 5 finalists tonight, with the most correct answers, which will be broken on the tiebreaker question you answered right at the beginning, if necessary. 5 finalists are Lucario, Colo, Samster, Ben, and Fernando. Lupine and Riff both on 14, not quite cutting it, a point short. And so I'm afraid Riff and Lupine, thank you for playing, but you will be purged. We have got our 5 finalists though. Lucario with 18 out of 20. It's a pretty high score there. Colo and Samson on 16, Ben and Fernando on 15. So Lucario is going to have control of the game. Let's just check out the background game, because that ends at this point. Those are the pennies that are going to be given out if you're playing along in the background. 10 pennies for every correct answer you gave. That game comes to an end now. Well done to Lucario, 180. Halo and Colo, Mark, MPL Dart, Samson all with 160. Podo Nuevo, BC, Curse Toucan, David, Fernando and Ben and Shapes all with 150. Arun, Dragon and Riff and Tadara and Lupine all with 140. AB Me and Jogging, Raisin Bar 130. Claire and Prudes and Silent Marine with 120. Topper 1 with 100. Player 2 with 90. G. Eisens and Puzzle Dan with 80. Those pennies will be added on when the credits roll in a little while. Thank you very much for playing. But we have got 5 players left. Lupine and Riff, you have been purged. So Lucario, Colo, Samster, Ben and Fernando, we go to the final. In that order as well, Lucario, Colo, Samster, Ben and Fernando. So we can ignore the text at the bottom now, because that won't apply any further. So, Lucario, you answered the most questions correctly, so you're going to have the decision as to whether you answer first or last. Progression will go left to right or right to left, depending what Lucario says. You'll each face a question then in turn. You'll face half a question, I should say, in turn. Based on that half a question, you need to decide whether you're going to play it or pass it. If you're going to pass it, please tell me who you're nominating. If you play and are right, you get to pick someone else to eliminate. If you pass and they are wrong, they are eliminated. If you pass and they are right, or you play and are wrong, then you yourself are eliminated. We keep going until we have 1 player left, who will be the one deemed to have survived the Purge. So, Lucario, as the current leader in terms of points, you get to decide whether you're going to play first or last. Whispering F or L to the bot now, please. Lucario is going to stare into the jaws of death himself and is going to answer first. We'll ask questions in descending order of points, starting with Lucario and moving from left to right. The order, incidentally, is set by number of questions and then tiebreaker. So, Lucario, you're going to be starting. Decide whether you want to play this question or pass it to somebody else. And if you're going to pass, it doesn't have to be exact, but give me some indication of who you are passing to. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, but just so I can know, because it's all manually assigned. Half a question then. Lucario, which pupil from Class 2B in the Beano's Bash Street Kids? Play or pass? Who are you passing to, Lucario? You do need to tell me who it's to. You'll have to confirm that in the public chat now, because I need to set this question manually. To Colo, Samster, Ben, or Fernando? To Fernando. Lucario is passing this question to Fluid Fernando. Fernando, this question is for you. That question in full, Fluid Fernando. Correct answer required to survive and knock Lucario out. If you're wrong, you will be eliminated. Good luck. Here's the question. Which pupil from Class 2B in the Beano's Bash Street Kids sports a green jumper that comes up to his nose? Fernando is going with Danny. Is Danny the right answer? It's not, I'm afraid. It's Wilfred Wimble. Wilfred Wimble is what we needed there. That was a good pass from Lucario. Unfortunately, Fernando, that is a wrong answer, and you have been purged. Lucario survives the question. That is not yet safe. If others get them right, he could face elimination himself. Not your forte. Bad luck. Thank you for playing, Fernando. We'll see you in Risky Business in a few minutes' time. Moving on to Colo. Same drill for you. Half a question. If you're going to pass, please tell me in your response who you are passing it to. Either Lucario, Samster, or Ben. And half a question, Colo. Light at the end of the tunnel. Passing over to Samster. 2 questions and 2 passes so far. Samster, this question is for you. Right answer here would see Cola go out. A wrong answer would see Samster go out. Good luck, Samster. Here's that question in full. Light at the end of the tunnel brings the curtain down in which Andrew Lloyd Webber musical? Samster saying Starlight Express. Is that the right answer? Certainly is. I went to see it at the, I think it was at the Lyceum before the Lion King was there, possibly. Or maybe that was Jesus Christ Superstar. Or was it the Apollo? It was somewhere. It had been there a very, very long time. Might have been Hammersmith Apollo, actually. But Starlight Express is the correct answer. Very well played, Samster. Cola, that was a bad pass, and I'm afraid you have been purged. Samster now getting an opportunity to make a decision himself as to whether he's going to play or pass. And again, if you're going to pass, Samster, please do let me know who is going to take the question in your stead. Half a question for you then, Samster. What ceremonial symbol passing it over to Ben. So that's 3 questions and 3 passes. 1 question's been answered correctly, 1 question has been answered incorrectly. Pum and Ben, this question is for you. So whatever happens here, no, not necessarily. If Ben gets this one right, Samson will be eliminated and Ben will have control of the next question. If Ben is wrong, then it will roll back around to Lucario, who will get control of the last question. Good luck, Ben. Here's that question in full. What ceremonial symbol of the sovereign's authority rests each day of sitting on the table of the House of Commons? Black Rod, you're saying. I fear Black Rod is a person. It's currently Sarah Chalk. But does the Black Rod itself sit there as a symbol of the sovereign's authority? It's not. It's a ceremonial mace. And someone once picked it up and John Burko went, order! Because in opposition to Brexit, no, put it back. Someone picked it up, started waving it around. It was very funny. She could sit on a table. Yeah, you're quite right. She could sit on a table. But unfortunately, she doesn't. She has other duties to attend to, I'm sure. Forwarding off ceremonial attackers, indeed so. It's a good pass from Samson, Pum and Ben. It's the wrong answer, and I'm afraid you have been purged. Hello, Fired. Welcome to the stream. Yes, just in time for Risky Business coming up in a few minutes' time. So we cycle back to Lucario. This time, Lucario, you don't have to tell me who you're passing to if you're going to pass, because there is only one other player in play. So we can just ignore that bit of text there. Half a question for you then, Lucario. Good luck. In which card game? Lucario is going to take it on himself. The first time we've seen a question taken on by the controlling player. Lucario, this question is for you. So, best of luck, Lucario. Here's that question in full. In which card game does the winner peg out? Lucario says cribbage. Absolutely the right answer. We have one small rule in this game. Even though there's only one player to eliminate, Lucario, you have the honour of saying which player is going to be eliminated. The person who passes the sentence must swing the sword, as the saying goes. Lucario, that is the right answer. Whose game is over? I mean, I can do that. Give the game to Samster. That's a thing I can do. So, Lucario, I'm just going to confirm in the chat. Would you actually like me to do that? I'd say the person who passes the sentence must swing the sword. Hello, Theory of Game and Scorecard, coming out at this moment of absolute drama. I will do it. I will take your word on it if you confirm. You said do it. I can't tell whether you're being serious. You confirmed for me once more you would like me to eliminate yourself. Maximum chaos. I mean, there's no rule that says you can't eliminate yourself. It's not like the weakest link. Is that the chaos ending you wanted? I mean, I'm torn between honouring what the rule of the game is and the sort of the morality of giving Samster the win, because I did set it up. I mean, I'm a man of my word, Lucario, you have been purged. It won't break the build, no, because I'll just select a player to eliminate. Well, Lucario has gone, thrown himself on his sword to prove the point that he got all the answers right, but he's given the game to Samster because you can do that. Don't ask your client a question you don't want them to answer. There's a rule. I mean, that's how it goes. Samster, congratulations, you have survived the purge. Lucario is just sitting there going, I'm an agent of chaos. And you know the thing about chaos? It's fair. I was going to expect the, you just go, you win. You die. You're going all Harvey Dent on us as the Joker, an agent of chaos. Let's not drop that. That's a £2 coin. The one coin I don't mind having. Samster is so good at trivia, he can win even when he doesn't win. I did give you the option, and I mean that is. Have you given Samster another victory on the leaderboard table? Purge survivors. Samster now tying Toot's lead of 4. Lucario, that would have been your... I'm sure you've won it before. But I'm not seeing your name for some reason. Maybe you haven't survived it. That would have been your first survival of the Purge, Lucario. You've done the Escape Artist, I know that, but maybe you've never done the Purge. And you've still not done the Purge, so no medal on the board. Yeah, you've definitely done the Escape Artist, but it's Samster who survives the Purge this time. 4 times now. You lose. Good day, sir, is the moment it comes to mind. Yeah, Samster 500 questions champion. That is, yeah, one of the strangest endings I've seen. But I have to say, very, very friendly pack. Lovely pack there. Great questions from Adam there. Thank you very much for the question pack. Thank you to Toot for proofing as well. And thank you, everybody, for playing. I do hope you've enjoyed that. Even with the chaotic ending that Lucario has foisted upon us. Just one of those things, I guess. Don't go away, though, because after the break, we are going to be playing Risky Business. It's a pack by Lupine, and very grateful to Panda, who has proofed this one. Yeah, sit tight. I'll do a couple of ads to put some music on. We won't start until the ad break finishes, though. So, Sam, to go discuss this on that podcast. Yeah, that would be good. Put me on the map. Put me on the map if you go on a podcast. Talk about game night. That'd be fun. Thanks very much, everyone, for playing. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again to Adam for the questions, and congratulations, inexplicably, to Samster, because you have survived the Purge. Coming up after the break. A bit like that, Malcolm Owen. I do normally do continuity, but I normally do it after the credits because the music is very loud. Though it would be good. I need a button to turn the volume down and say more quiz action coming up on game night after the break. It's risky business. Or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to go to the BRB screen and put the jazz back on. Don't go away because after the break, have some Chaos Pennies as well. 42. After the break, we have got Risky Business as written by Lupine. Sure to be a lot of fun, so please do stick around. I'll put some adverts on, but we won't start without you, so stick around. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
What she want? 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 Shubidi wop me, ubidi wop me, upadoo down.
Welcome back to the second part of this Saturday evening game night, where it's risky business time. A lovely pack from the Lupine one, and I'm very grateful both to him and to Panda for briefing this pack, and a message from our sponsor, Silent Marine.
I think I need a relaxing drink and game after that chaotic evil ending.
Oh, it's chaotic evil ending. It really was. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Silent Marine. 2,999,000 quid and change off on the tiebreaker question. Next on BBC One, Alexander Armstrong hosts a game show exclusively for teetotalers. It's pintless. Melody makes a splash in the leather papers. Next, it's Doctors on BBC One. Yeah, no, it's not. It's risky business. So, if you want to come and play, type in this here code. JJXI. Hi. I'm in the game. In the game. On the canvas for this one. I was wondering why I was getting hot, and the family have put the fireplace on downstairs. which burns at like the same temperature of the nose cone of the rocket ship re-entering orbit. Honestly, it's like 1 billion degrees. It's very, very hot. It's not 1 billion degrees. That would be silly. Come join us. $23 in so far. Room for a few more. Oh, does everyone like my new Aperture Laboratories t-shirt, by the way? Modelling all my new t-shirts one at a time. Yes, this one Aperture Laboratories, which is very nice. I'd like to put the fan on. Come on, fan. Give me some cool. Can I open the window? Can I open the window? Should I open the window? Could open the window. Let's put the fan on. Yeah, a bit of Half-Life universe. Pampling are also great. Pampling, I don't know them. There's answers questions to control the game, hosted by Mr. Noble. It's the Ross. Happy to take a duck to their for Pride Month. I suppose it is a bit, isn't it? Yeah. Rainbow Pride. Pride Aperture Laperture. Wales's best darts player dresses as Scotland's best darts player on prices. That's a tenuous. That's a niche reference there, Mark. Reggie Yates will be giving dogs better vision in Relays the Hounds, coming up next. Have you joined, Malcolm? Come join us. You'll have fun. I can't guarantee you'll have fun, but it will be a good distraction from work. You have to join the lobby to be part of the game. Come on, come have fun. Come and join us. Come join us. Join us. One of us. One of us. Imposter, one of us. No, yeah, no pressure from me if you don't want to join. Background sniping for tonight. That's no problem, another time. Very welcome anytime. Oh, was that the end of it? Oh, bollocks. Of the loop, I should probably stop at that. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24, 25. That's a good number. So, Lupine's Risky Business Pack. Any more for any more? You can join at any point in this game. The code will be down there in the bottom right for the duration of the game. So, if you want to play, if you change your mind, hello, Vision. Welcome to the stream. 26. If you change your mind midway through, then that's fine. Do come and join us. But for now, we're going to get on with some risky business. And there you all are, over on the left-hand side. So, 3 rounds in risky business. Lots of fun will be had by all, and I'll explain the rules as we go if you need them. Let's go on to round number 1. Round 1 is called Favourable Odds. You get a question and 5 options. You only need to submit 1 answer. As the questions progress, fewer options will be correct. It starts off with 4 correct options, then 3, then 2, then 1. Answering a question incorrectly at any time reduces your score to 0, but for the first 3 questions, abstaining does not affect your score. So for those first 3 of each set, then if you don't know, you can sit it out and preserve your score. 2 points on question 1, 3 points on question 2, 5 points on question 3, and then potentially double on question 4. However, on question 4, you've got to choose in advance to risk based on seeing the options but not the question. And if you risk and are wrong or abstain, then you wipe out as normal. If you risk and are right, then you double your points. You need to have some risk built up in order to be able to take part in that 4th question. There's only 1 option on that. 3 sets of 4 and a maximum of 60 points. Those are the rules. So yeah, whispering letters once again, A through E. And remember, you don't have to answer. If you've got points and you're not sure, you do not have to answer. Very important, because you can preserve your score or you can lose a lot of points. Good luck to you all. Question number 1, favourable odds, and thank you to Lupine for this pack. Question number 1, options are Leonardo DiCaprio, Meryl Streep, Jennifer Lawrence, Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt. Thank Name an actor that appeared in the 2014 Oscars selfie taken by Bradley Cooper and tweeted by Ellen DeGeneres. All but Mark getting an answer there. Well played. Majority going with Brad Pitt there, 34.6. Meryl Streep also correct. Jennifer Lawrence was right. Angelina Jolie as well. Leonardo DiCaprio was not in it. Retweeted over 3.4 million times. The Oscars selfie was enough to crash Twitter itself. In the end, it was all just a marketing stunt for Samsung. Hashtag not sponsored. Most players getting 2 points there. Let's clear the board. As it's 8 years ago. Good lord. Clear the board as we go to question number 2. 3 correct answers up here. If you can find one of them, it's 3 points for you. Take a look. Remember, you don't have to play. Self-Portrait with Monkey by Frida Kahlo. Nighthawks by Edward Hopper. Guernica by Pablo Picasso. A Sunday Afternoon on the Island of Le Grand Jatte by Georges Seurat. American Gothic by Grant Wood. Name a painting in the collection of the Art Institute of Chicago. Couple of abstentions there. Topper and Vision sitting that one out, preserving their 2 points. I mean, the obvious answers there are the American ones, American Gothic and Nighthawks by Edward Hopper. Also, Sunday Afternoon on the Island of Le Grand Jatte by Georges Seurat is also there. Frida Kahlo's Self-Portrait with Monkey and Guernica by Pablo Picasso are not. Most players on 5 there. Mark's getting up to 3. Vision and Topper preserving their 2. Samster and Tadaru wiping out. As we go on to question number 3. 2 correct answers up here. 5 points if you can find one. Options are Normanton, Longton, Featherstone, Nottingley, Tunstall. Name one of the potteries towns that make up the city of Stoke-on-Trent. Stoke-on-Trent. Went with the music. I'm anticipating some abstentions here. And possibly some white belts. A lot of people not going near that question with a barge pole. 11.5% getting correct answer on Longton. 7.7 going for Tunstall. Other answers, Featherstone, Normanton and Nottingley were incorrect. Pottery served as the basis for the setting of Arnold Bennett's Anna of the Five Towns. The wrong answers are part of another 5 towns in the east of Wakefield in West Yorkshire, along with Pontefract and Castleford. 4 players managing to get themselves up to 10 points. Ben, Prugs, 2 and Lucario. Loads of 5s in there, a 3, a couple of 2s, and Dave and Tadaru wiping out will not be able to risk. Although this has... and if you already know the answer to this, don't answer. If you don't know this already, have a guess. Because this is giving a sort of a sub-quiz within the middle of the quiz. This question has lent to me my favourite piece of trivia. If you already actually know the answer, maybe don't say immediately, but if you don't know this, how do you pronounce that? If you know it, you can just say yes, as Claire is. Is it correct? Barry. Carefully. Yeah, carefully is right. Any genuine guesses from quite a few people already know this one. Furstenhor, or Featherstonhoff from Score Count. Pico de Gallo, reluctantly. Cafefe, yeah. Migai. Featherstonehoff. Carefully, very nice. Maudlin. Very good. Zabaglione. Is it for Yorkshire? No, it's not. You can take a try, Silent Marine, if you don't already know. If you already know. Thurston what? Can't think of anything funny. That's fair enough. Well, I'll let everyone now tell me. Featherstone Whore is not the right answer. I will let everyone who knows the answer tell us the answer in chat. And I'll see if it actually... Yeah, David's got it. It's Fanshawe. Yeah, pronounced Fanshawe for reasons best known to archaic Middle English. There was a portrait of a place called Uppark House. It's about half an hour away from me. And there's a portrait of all the families have sort of lived in that area and been lords of the manor. And one of them, I was about 19 at the time, we went there we were singing carols actually with the University Chamber Choir. And we went there, and I was like, Featherstonehof, that's a pretentious name, I think I said. One of the older guys in the choir said, you know that's pronounced Fanshawe, right? I said, no, it's not, don't be stupid. Apparently it is, you pronounce it Fanshawe, so there we go. Anyway, that's a little diversion for you there, but still on topic. Let's go on to, let's clear the board. This question, you'll get 4 options, only one of them is right. You do not have to play, and if you choose to risk, an abstention will be treated as wrong. So, if you want to potentially double your points, your options for question number 4 are England's FA Community Shield, the Netherlands' Johan Cruyff Schal, Germany's DFL Super Cup, France's Trophée de Champion, Italy's Supercoppa. Bank or risk? I would not be surprised to see a lot of abstentions on this one. If we're going into the sport ball world. Just 4. AB Me, Fernando, Vision and Topper. Vision and Topper risking 2. Fernando and AB Me risking 5. Everyone else, your points have been put into the bank and they are safe and will not be touched again. Good luck to you 4. Here is the question. Name a league champion versus cup champion soccer match that, as of September 2022, has been held in Saudi Arabia. Vision and AB Me getting there. Very well played. Fernando and Topper wiping out on that one. It's Italy's Supercoppa. Signing a 5-year deal to host Italy's Supercoppa is just one of the ways that Saudi Arabia is carrying out its so-called sport washing. The nation also holds Spain's Supercoppa tournament, which wasn't one of those options. Well done to AB Me and Vision, doubling up your points to 10 and 4 respectively there. Let's put those points in the bank. So we clear the board. We have got 5 players who've got 10 points. Quite a few with 5. Vision's got 4, Mark's got 3, and David, Fernando, Tadara and Topper yet to score. As we come on to the second set of questions, 4 correct answers amongst these 5 and 2 points if you can find one. Options are Oklahoma, Nebraska, Idaho, Utah, Montana. Name a US state that gained statehood in the 19th century. Well done, most of us getting that one. A few wrong answers there, but nothing at risk. 23% going for Oklahoma. Most popular answer there was Montana. Hannah Montana, yes. No, Oklahoma was the first to gain statehood in the 20th century. All of the others were 19th century states. Well done. If you've got some points on the board there, let's clear the board as we go to question number 2. 3 correct answers amongst these, and 3 points if you can find one. Options are St Pancras, Fenchurch Street, Euston, I wonder where this is going, Liverpool Street, King's Cross. Name a London railway station that appears on a standard UK Monopoly board. Maybe you don't have to play, if you're not sure, if you want to preserve your risk. 3 wrong answers there, MPL dart fired and a Podo wiping out. Liverpool Street, Fenchurch and King's Cross. Going clockwise from go, King's Cross, Marylebone, which isn't there, Fenchurch Street and Liverpool Street. Euston and St Pancras are not there. A little bit mean because there was King's Cross, it's now the station is called King's Cross St Pancras, but on a Monopoly board it is just called King's Cross, as far as I know. And Euston, there's a Euston Street, it's one of the light blue ones, I think, with Pentonville Road and the Angel Islington, but it is not a station. Euston Road, I beg your pardon, thank you, Mark. There's still 2 separate stations. Oh, okay, yeah, just combined for the tube. I beg your pardon. My London knowledge not what it was, nor my Monopoly knowledge for that matter. Well done if you got some points there. Plenty of players on 5. We reset the board. 5 points available for this one. 2 options available. You don't have to play. And your options are place, trout. I just read the question and I love it. Mackerel, pollock, coley. Name an oily fish. Was it Wes Piers Morgan as an option? Well, that'd be a good one for one. Name a poisonous snake. That was a QI question. Actually, it's a venomous snake is what you need there. Quite a few abstentions there. Just the 1 wrong answer from Apodo Nuevo, so the only player who won't be able to risk. Trout and mackerel, the most popular answer there. are oily. Plaice, pollock and coley are not. Coley, pollock and plaice are all considered whitefish rather than oily fish. Well done if you did give me mackerel or trout there. A lot of players on the maximum risk of 10. Proust, BC, Dragon and Silent Marine all on 8. Lucario, Pum and Ben and Arun, Puzzle Dan, Mark, Tadara and Topper preserving their 5. MPL Amplified also jumping up to 5. Dave is on 3 and Apodo wiping out. So most people have got an opportunity to risk here if you would like. Double points but only one correct answer if you can find it. Good luck. Here are your options. Spirited Away, Ponyo, Howl's Moving Castle, Arity, or The Wind Rises. Bank or risk? It's always a problem when the host can't even read the answers. Right, that's bait. Quite a few having a risk here, and a number of the players on 10 points as well. 4 players on 10, BC on 8, Arun and Tadara on 5, and David on 3, all risking on this question. Everyone else putting points in the bank. AB Me takes the lead with 20, though there's a number of players who are risking on this one who could stand a chance to overtake potentially. I say a number, actually no, there's quite a few if you double up your risk here. Good luck to you all. Is it bait? Let's find out. Here's your question. Name a Studio Ghibli film that has won the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. It's sort of... Samster. Oh! Leave forget till the last second. Samster did find the right answer. It was sort of semi-bait question here. Yes, it was to do with Studio Ghibli. And yes, it was the 75th Academy Awards. Hayao Miyazaki's Spirited Away beat the likes of Ice Age and Lilo and Stitch to win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. All 8 of the players... Was it 8? Yes, all 8 of the players who risked on that question did get it right. Doubled their points. Well done to Toot, Jogging, Samster, Shape, BC, Arun, Tadaru and David. And let's put those points in the bank. Everyone has got some bank at this point, which is lovely to see. Though Toot has the lead with 30, Jogging and Samster and Shapes all on 25, BC's on 21. One more set of 4 questions. Back to the start. 4 correct answers up here. 2 points if you can find one, and your options are Martina Navratilova, Kim Clijsters, Steffi Graf, Victoria Azarenka, Martina Hingis. Name a US Open Women's Singles Champion. Dragon getting answered before it even finished, before it even started reading the question. Hey, we've got a board of green, lovely to see. Victoria Azarenka has as yet not won the US Open. The other 4 have. Hingis in 97, Clijsters in 05, 09 and 10. Steffi Graf in 88, 89, 93, 95 and 96. Navratilova 83, 84, 86 and 87. And Azarenka was runner-up in 12, 13 and 20 but has never won it. Very well played. Everybody getting 2 points on the board. Yeah, pick a player you've heard of. I probably would have gone with Kim Clijsters there. So she used to win a lot. Did she ever win Wimbledon? Kim Clijsters. I think she got to the final once or twice. Shapes will be able to tell me. He knows everything about tennis. We'll go on to question number 2. 3 correct answers up here and 3 points if you... Oh, she never made the final. I stand corrected. 3 correct answers, 3 points if you can find one. Options are skull, money, beer, boat. I think I know what this question is going to be. Bells. Yes, it is. Name the title of an episode from the 1986 comedy series Blackadder 2. I'm not going to look at the trivia, where I'm fairly sure the rest of the ones will be listed. Let's see if I can name all of them. Well, Puzzle Dad is preserving his 2. Shapes and Topper look like they're preserving their 2 as well. Quite a few wipeouts in that one. Boat and Skull were not right answers. Money, Beer and Bells were, as were... So Money, Beer, Bells, Potato... head and money, beer, bells, potato, head, and I'm gonna have to look. Bells, head, potato, money, beer, and chains. Chains was the last one. That's the one I didn't know. Well done if you gave me money, beer, or bells. Skull was not a right answer. Yes, I could give you all the synopses, but that's not what you've tuned in for, so I won't bother now. Well done if you've either if you've either got that one right or you've preserved your score. Let's clear the board. One more question before the risk. 5 points available for this, and 2 correct answers amongst the lot. You don't have to play, but if you're on 0, you might as well. Good luck. Here are your options. USA, France, South Africa, Russia, Norway. Name a country that has made a territorial claim to part of Antarctica. My prediction is that all of those reds have gone Russia. Oh no, it's a pretty even split. Though Russia was a popular answer there. France and Norway are the only two there that have. South Africa, the USA, and the Russia. Russia have not. Bad luck if you've wiped out there. It means we've only got 13 players able to risk on this next question. Apodo, Ben, and BC preserving their 5. AB, me, and 5 moving up to 5. Puzzle Down and Topper moving up to 7. David, Vision, Lucario, Colo, Samster, and Jogging with the maximum risk of 10. Do they want to risk it on question 4? We will find out. 5 options, 1 correct answer. Risk if you want to play. Abstention will be treated as wrong if you choose to risk. Otherwise, we'll put your points in the bank. Good luck. Options are Hippocrates, Aristotle, Archimedes, Ptolemy, Plato. Bank or risk? One, two, three, four, 5 risking so far. Any more? Samson, Lucario, Puzzled, Dan, Pum, and Ben, and Fired are risking on this one. Everyone else points is going into the bank. Jogging with the lead of 35. Samson and Lucario could potentially overtake with a deft answer here. Good luck to you all. Abstention treated as wrong. Here's your question. Name a person who lived after the year 1 AD. Lucario not wasting time there. Moves up to 35 to tie with Jogging. Any more? Dan is wrong. Fired has got there. Ben is wrong. Samster. Oh, was the last second again, Samster, but unfortunately a wrong answer that time. Hippocrates, Aristotle, Archimedes, and Plato were all before the year 1 AD. Ptolemy, not quite sure of the pronunciation there, the only one to live after 1 AD. They've all got Ptolemy. Indeed, they have. Well done to Lucario and Fired, who double up and will add that risk to their bank. That is the end of that set of questions and the end of round 1. Let's put the points in the bank and check out the scores. It's pronounced Ptolemy. Fair enough. Lucario Jogging with the early lead of 35. Toots in second with 30. BC has got 26. It's nice to see everybody has got at least some bank at the moment. AB Me, Colo, Samster, Shapes all on 25. Vision 24. Fired on 20, Prugs on 18, David 16, Arun, Halo, Claire, G. Isons, Ben all on 15, Dragon and Silent Marine on 13, Topper's got 12, Apodo, Fernando, NPL Dart, Puzzle Dan, Tadaro on 10, and Mark's on 8. That's the end of round 1. That's stolen beef. Yeah, quite. Right, that's the end of round 1. Lots of fun was had by all. Let's go on to round number 2. Round 2 is called The Board Game. You'll get a board with 9 options. Anything from 4 to 7 of those options will be a correct answer. So at least 4, but not more than 7 will be correct. Submit as many options as you like within 60 seconds by whispering letters to Persephone's Twitch bot, either with spaces or commas or punctuation, or without if you prefer. Syntax isn't really important. You can do them one at a time or all in one go if you like, and you can submit as many as you like. For each correct answer you submitted, you will get 5 points. But if you submit any incorrect answers, it reduces your score to 0 for the board. Scores banked after each board, and with a total of 3 boards in round 2, there's a maximum score of 60 to 105 points available, depending how many right answers Lupine has seen fit to give you. So, without any further ado, good luck, 60 seconds on the clock, and your first board options are Lou Gehrig, Tris Speaker, Honest Wagner, Christy Matthewson, Walter Johnson, Ty Cobb, Nat LaJoy, Cy Young, Babe Ruth. Goodness me. Identify the players that made up the National Baseball Hall of Fame's inaugural Hall of Fame class in 1936. ticks. Oh, bollocks. That's a BG at the end. Wow. A lot of wipeouts there. So I decided to do on the piano. I just needed a minute to compose my thoughts. The most attempted there was 5 by Apodo, but did find at least one wrong answer there. Cy Young, the answer, catching quite a lot of you out. 30.8% going for Cy Young. But unfortunately, right answers: Christy Mathewson, Walter Johnson, Ty Cobb, Honest Wagner, and Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, the most popular answer up there, 80% going for there. Luke Gehrig also catching a lot of you out there, 57.7% going for Luke Gehrig there. But unfortunately did not make up the inaugural Hall of Fame. And Lupin, I'm sure, will be able to tell us why in the chat. Well done to Lucario and MPL Dart, who found 4 out of 5 of them there. Toot and Pum and Ben found 3, and Dave finding the safe 1. Everyone else, I'm afraid, no points there. Let's add those points to the bank. And Lucario now with a strong lead, 55. Toots in second, 45. Joggers in third with 35. Bit of a spread here as we go on to question number 2. Options are, or board number 2. Motherwell, Stirling, Perth, St Andrews, Paisley, Falkirk, Dundee, Inverness, Fort William. Identify the places in Scotland officially granted with city status. Okay, coming up to half your time. That's the most we've got. So I think there's a 4 is the most so far. David 5 proves and a run. And now 2, they'll go for 4. Lucario still thinking, maybe he's waiting to submit all at once. Podo's just coming with 4. Topper and Lucario still thinking. Right, last 20 seconds. Expect some huge trap here. We'll see. Lucario settled on 4. Topper needs some answers from you. So here's the ticks. And there's time. Not as many wipeouts as last time, but still quite a few. 11 players picking up points there with either 4 or 3. Only 4 answers up there. Wrong answers: Motherwell, St Andrews, Paisley, Falkirk, and Fort William are not cities. Stirling, Perth, Dundee, and Inverness all are. Very well played. Lucario, Toot, Colo, Sampson, David proves a run, and Fernando finding all 4. Jogging, MPL Dart, and Mark finding 3 of them. Everyone else, I'm afraid, you got at least 1 wrong answer. Despite being nominated for the 2021 UK City of Culture, Paisley does not hold city status. David, who would know, 8 in total: Glasgow, Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Inverness, Stirling, Perth, Dundee, and new for 2022, Dunfermline. Thank you very much. Of course, David would know that, being a Scots boy at heart. Got his own kilt and everything. Well played. If you got some points there, let's clear the board. Add the points to the bank. Lucario up to 75, Toot 65, Jogging on 50, and 3 players on 45 there. 1 more board in this round. Good luck to you all, and your options are Carcassonne, Pandemic, El Grande, Codenames, King Domino, Just One, Ticket to Ride, Quicks, and Azul. Identify the winners of the Spiel des Jahres award. Okay, some answers coming in. We've got a couple of 4s in here. 5's gone for 4. Toot's gone for 4. Toot's gone for 5. AB Me's moved up to 4 now. A few more still having a little think here. Podo resists turning his head to the right. Nice. Hello, Nato. Welcome to the game. JJXI should join you in. There you are. Gone for 3. Welcome to the stream. Here come the ticks. Oh, there's a lot more green there. Only 2 wrong answers on the board. There were 7. 2 has got all 7. You absolute madman. Pandemic and Quicks were wrong answers. Just 1 in 2019. Azul in 2018. King Domino in 2017. Codenames 2016. Ticket to Ride in 2004. Carcassonne in 2001. And El Grande in 1996. Pandemic lost to Dominion in 2009. And Quicks lost to Hanabi in 2013. Toot finding all 7. Quite a few players finding 4s and 3s there. A couple of 2s and a few safe 1s as well. Well done. Points need to be added to the bank. Let's do that now and check out the scores at the end of round 2. Blimey, Toot stealing the top spot and breaking 100 after round 2. Lucario's in second on 95. Bit of a gap then down to PL Jogging on 65 in third. I will scroll the board because I can. Topper is down there on 12. May have gone AFK. Not sure if he answered in the last couple of questions, but he could come back, so we'll keep scrolling. Those are your points at the moment, but we've got one more round which could make all the difference. The FC can have a comeback in round 3 if the questions fall your way. Let's go there now. Round 3 is this or that. You'll be presented with a question and 2 options. One is right, one is wrong. Submit A or B within 7 seconds, and they go by quick, so keep your eye on the chat. Answering correctly will give you increasingly more points, so 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and so on. Answering a question incorrectly at any time, though, will reduce your score to 0 and reset your correct answer streak. If at any point you don't know the answer or you just want to play it safe, you can abstain from answering, which will bank the points you've earned so far, but it will also reset your correct answer streak. You start building up again from scratch. It's the weakest link round. It's probably one of my favourite formats for an end game, actually, the accumulator risk round. Works very well in this game. 15 questions in round 3, so there's a technical maximum of 120 points available, which means it is still wide open. Let's see what you can do with it. Good luck to you all. Round 3 is this or that. Question 1, A or B, this or that. Options are Bactrian camel, dromedary camel. Which of these camels has more humps? The Bactrian, it's got 2. Dromedary's only got 1. No one going putting points in the bank because there was no points to bank there. But some risk underway. Let's go to question 2. This or that, A or B. Options are Anne Hegarty, Jenny Ryan. ITV Game Show The Chase. Which chaser is known as the governess? Remember, you abstain if you want to bank. Anne Hegarty is the answer as opposed to the fiery vixen Jenny Ryan. Anne Hegarty's temperament is more cold. Very well done if you got that one right. Still nothing to bank, so let's reset the podiums or reset the board as we go to question number 3. This or that, A or B. Options are Denmark, Sweden. In which country was Lego invented? Governess, not the name of a Scottish city, quite right. Got our first banks there. Dragon and Jogging putting 3 in, 5 putting 1 in. Quite a few right answers those. Denmark, invented in Denmark for children from age 9 to 99 apparently. Let's put those points into the bank. As we go to question number 4, this or that, A or B. Options are tungsten, potassium. So these elements, chemical symbols, occurs earlier in the English alphabet. It would be potassium. It's not P and T though. It's K and W for. I can't remember what the K represents, but the W is definitely Wolfram. This comes from the German derivation. So what's the K? Callium. Thank you, Toot. Yes, Callium, which is presumably another language meaning potassium. Well done. No points to put in the bank there because we've got lots of green and 1 wipeout. 2 wipeouts. One abstention from Topper. 1 wipeout. So let's go on. 2 on a potential score of 110 here, but still pretty evenly matched at the moment. As we go on to question number 5, this or that, A or B. Options are Nigella Lawson, Jamie Oliver. Which celebrity chef made their television debut in the BBC series The Naked Chef? It's Jamie Oliver. Jamie Oliver, not Nigella Lawson. Silent Marine putting 10 points into the bank there. Todaro putting in 3. 3 wipeouts as well, and we've still got 12 players on a maximum risk streak after 5 questions, up to 15 points. Very well played. Let's put the points in the bank as we go on to question number 6. This or that, A or B. Options are Wendigo, Bendigo. What is the name of the 4th most populous city in the Australian state of Victoria? Oh, that's a lot of boing there. You could have played it safe, but that's a lot of wipeouts. You've split the room, 37% each way, and the other 26% would have been abstentions there. Bendigo is the answer. Melbourne, Geelong, Ballarat, and Bendigo is the order they go in. Colo, Mark, Arun, Brand New Halo putting 15 in the bank. Shakes putting in 10. Vision putting in 6. We've still got 4 players on a maximum risk streak of 21. Let's put the points in the bank, see if it makes any difference. Not at the moment. Colo creeping up the ranks. MPL Dart maybe want to keep an eye on, but while Toot has still got that maximum risk streak, he's pretty safe for now. Lucario also on a potential score of 110 here. Let's go on. Question number 7. This or that. A or B. Options are the farm, the firm, Groovy Train, and All Together Now were UK top 10 hits in 1990 for which British band? Oh, Lucario getting in on the bell there, but Toot and MPL Dart and Fleur Fernando all putting in that maximum risk of 21, which means there are no more maximums in play, but Lucario and Samster move up to 21. Nat is putting in 15, Pum and Ben and Fired not putting in anything there on that abstention, and a few wipeouts as well. It's the farm. Fun fact, All Together Now. All Together Now. It's Pachelbel's Canon. All Together Now. All Together Now. In no man's land. It is Pachelbel's Canon. And also, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. Same course, Pachelbel's Canon and My Chemical Romance and The Farm, apparently. Well done if you got that. Let's put the points in the bank, see what that does to the scores. Well, it's cemented Toot's lead, but he's broken his streak and he's rebuilding from 1. So Lucario now on a potentially higher score. Or not on a potentially higher score yet, but could get there. He's on potential of 116 here. Samster creeping up in the ranks with 21. Not as much in the bank, but a few more questions right could get him up towards the upper echelons. Hello, Random Zombie. Thank you very much for the 96 bits there. Welcome to the stream. Let's go on. Question number 8. This or that. A or B. Options are... better than Tchaikovsky's Canon, maybe. Frankfurt or Hamburg? German soccer club FC St. Pauli is based in which city? Not a lot of bank going on there, but a few. Polo's putting 3 in, David and BC putting 1 in. Samson and Lucario continue the risk streak, not quite the maximum, but up to 28 points of risk now. And Hamburg is the correct answer. St. Pauli play their home games at the Milernto Stadion near Hamburg's red light district. Very well played. Let's put the points into the bank. Toot's still with the actual lead at the moment, though Lucario is encroaching, and actually Lucario now has a higher potential score. Random Zombie, welcome to the game. You'll just be off the end of the scroll wrecked at the moment, but hopefully we will see you in a few minutes' time. On we go to the next question. Question number 9. This or that. A or B. Options are 1770s, 1760s. In which decade did the Boston Tea Party take place? Lucario's calling it time. He's going to take the lead with that. Samster continues the risk streak, so he's going to be the dark horse potentially to watch. If we have Samster over Lucario right at the end, that would be poetic, I suppose. Up to 36. Lucario is putting 28 points of risk into the bank here. Brand new Halo and Puzzle Down putting in a single point. The answer was the 1770s, 1773 specifically. Let's put the points in the bank. And Lucario does take the lead by 2 points, though. Toot with that 1 question advantage, even though it's only 1 potential point ahead at the moment. If they both answer all the remaining questions, Toot will have the lead. And Samster, let's keep our eyes on him as well. MPL Dart currently in 3rd. Let's go on to question number 10. This or that. A or B. Options are... late December back in 1772. Dalia Stasevska, Marin Alsop, who was the first female conductor to conduct at the last night of the proms. I know this one. It was Marin Alsop, and it was 2010? 2013, according to the trivia. Last night, 2013 and 2015. Dalia Stasevska conducted in 2020. Was there a last night of the proms in 2020? Must have been. Oh, was that in the weird period when we were eating out to help out and we were allowed to do stuff? Yes, we did an AMA. Bash and Mrs. Flush and myself did an AMA at a pub in Sheffield. That was fun. Yes, that must have been the time when we weren't in lockdown. Oh, there's no audience. It was a virtual last night of the proms. Very good. Marin Alsop was the right answer. Fernando Silent Marine putting 3 in the back. Mark and David putting in 1. Where's Samster? Where has Samster gone? Oh, he's there.
Pain.
Had to risk it. Yeah, you did. You had to give it a risk, but unfortunately, it's a wrong answer. Samster, you'll wipe out. He's below a run. Lol. Because of alphabetizing. Let's clear the ball. Put those points into the bank. Not much to say. I mean, jogging could get a good streak here. Still a lot of points with 5 questions to go. So jogging could pitch a comeback at this point. But it looks like it's locked in between Lucario and Toot is going to be likely to be our top 2. Let's go on for now. Question number 11. This or that, A or B. Options are Switzerland, Belgium. Lindt is chocolatier based on which country? Lucario and Toot both wiping out there, so evening the score. They're in Switzerland. Switzerland is the right answer there. Dan putting a single point into the bank. Jogging now with a risk lead of 15. 68 in the bank, so again, keep your eye on jogging because some stuff could be happening there still with 4 questions to go. Could go up to, 21, 28, 35, 46, so 46. No, it's not going to be up into the top score, but could still be a contender for 3rd place here. Let's put the points in the bank as we go on to question number 12. Lucario still with the lead, and Lucario and Toot now tied for risk, i.e. 0. Question number 12, this or that, A or B. Options are New York Jets, New York Giants. Nicknamed Broadway Joe, Joe Namath spent 12 seasons with which NFL team? It's a lot of wipeouts there. Including for jogging, who sets their risk back to 0. AB me now with the risk lead of 15. It's the New York Jets, not the Giants. Very well done if you got that one right. Claire, NPL Dart, Fernando, David and Toot. Not Toot, because Toot's not any risk there, but Claire, NPL Dart, Fernando and David putting risk into the bank. Let's add it to their total. As we go on to question number 13. 3 questions left. Question 13, this or that, A or B. Options are The War of the Worlds, The Island of Dr. Moreau. Which of these H.G. Wells novels was published earliest? It's The Island of Dr. Moreau. I haven't got the years here, but there might be some links in this citation. War of the Worlds was 1897 and Dr. Moreau was 1896, so the year before. ABB putting 15 into the bank, calling it time there. Pum and Ben now with the risk lead of 15. Podo Nuevo and BC putting in 3. Let's add those points to the bank. Lucario with the potential lead and the actual lead, 126, potential 123. Is there going to be an act of almighty hubris on the last 2 questions? And he's going to give Toot 3 points. If Toot gets both of these right, could get 3, go up to 124, but Lucario would have to get both of these wrong and not abstain. Let's find out what happens. Question 14, this or that, A or B. Options are France, Italy. Which of these countries' monarchies was dissolved more recently? Lucario sealing his win and putting those 3 points into the bank. Pun and Ben putting 15 in as well, and Dragon putting in a single point there. Italy was the right answer. Monarchy was dissolved in 1946. France is multiple times in the 18th and 19th centuries, but not since then. Italy was the right answer. Very well played. Let's put the points into the bank. And with that, Lucario has secured the win. Toot can only hope to get 124 here. NPL Dart looks pretty safe in 3rd place. Mark could get 15 points here, which would take him up to 74. Not enough to overtake 82. So we have got our top 3 confirmed. But just for the lulz, here's the last question. Question 15. This or that, A or B. Options are Tokyo, Osaka. In which city is the Universal Studios Japan theme park located? Mark with the last ditch effort to try and get there with the 15 points of risk. Yes, Osaka was the right answer. Home to the first Super Nintendo World, which opened in 2021. Arun putting in 6, brand new Halo putting in 3, Claire putting in 3, and everyone else who has got risk, it will be added to your bank right now. We already know the scores, that's the end of the game, and the winner is Lucario. Very well played to Lucario. You're getting your gold medal after all, 127 points, and all of these points will of course be converted into pennies. There's the bottom of the board. Random Zombie on 3, Topper 1 on 12, Puzzle Dan 18, Tadaru fired, Claire on 21, G. Isons 25, Silent Marine 27, BC on 30, Dragon 33, Nafta 35, Podo 37, Shapes 38, Brand New Halo 39, AB Me 40, Prudes 41, Vision 45, Samster 58, David on 60, Arun 61, Fernando and Ben both getting 66. Jogging picking up 68. Colo 73. Mark out on the bubble on 74. Bronze medal with 85 to NPL Dart. 124. Silver medal to now cut that out, but the winner with 127. And the gold medalist is Lucario. Very well played. Good games all round. And thank you very much to Lupine for a splendid question pack. A lot of fun, and very many thanks to Panda as well for proofing it too. Good fun. Good fun. I always like a game of risky business. I think I've been sort of felt like I put myself on the clock tonight. Wasn't wasting too much time. So hopefully you all had fun with that tonight. And that is going to be it. Let me do some continuity come the end of the night. Topper's here tomorrow. Topper, what are you up to tomorrow? Checklist and elimination. Go give him a follow. Topper1 Gaming. I'm out at my IRL pub quiz tomorrow, so sadly won't be there. Oh yeah, we should beat the bee. Do you want to do some funnels as well? I'll do beat the bee and space game. Beat the bee and space game for some extra pennies come the end of the night, and then we'll do beat the bee because we haven't done it since last weekend. But Topper's here tomorrow with checklist and elimination. Should be a lot of fun. Do go give him a follow. Bash is here next week. Of course, Quiz Night Live is a thing that's happening. So I think Bash is streaming on Wednesday though. Yes, 100% and 1 versus 100. So give Bash a follow. Both of these guys 8 PM. Topper tomorrow, Ash on Wednesday. And then of course Quiz Night Live next weekend, which will all be over on Ash's channel on the Saturday and the Sunday. Sign-ups for Quiz Night Live players are now up. Yes, I need to go and put my requests in as well. So 1 week ago, very excited about meeting everybody and doing lots of trivia with you all, and probably going out on the piss a little bit on the Saturday night, maybe the Friday night as well. I don't know if people are around on the Friday. I'm staying at my brother's. I know some of the guys are off doing stuff on Friday night. Ash is out at a gig on the Friday night. I think he's watching rather than playing. Yeah, so if anyone's around early on that Friday, I think I'm almost certainly coming up on the Friday night, staying at my brother's. Although I might be catching up with my brother that night because I haven't seen him since my other brother's wedding, which was last summer. So I'll probably catch up with my brother on the Friday, but then yeah, Saturday night, this time next week, we'll be out on the town, and it'll be lots of fun. Looking forward to it very much. In the meanwhile, though, don't forget, I've got my finale week. Season 8 comes to a close next week, and I've got streams on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Wordle Data Leak and The Escape Artist on Monday, Number 1 Cryptex and the Abyss on Tuesday, and Hack of the Pyramid Google that, and the final of The Bridge on Thursday. That will wrap up Season 8. Obviously not streaming next weekend because of Quiz Night Live. I'm taking the following Tuesday and Thursday off, and then Season 9 will be kick-started 2 weeks today. Season 9, 8 PM right here, twitch.tv/royal_flush. So make sure you're back for that as the coins reset. There's penny prize draw happening on Thursday as well, so make sure you're around for that. We're going to do the space game heads or tails, and then I'll beat the bee, and then I'll leave you in peace. And at 10:30, we're not doing a raid tonight because 10:30, Toad Boy over in Ash's server. I think I've got a hook for that. Is it Ash Discord? Yes, it is. Go over to Ash's Discord because Toad has got a preview of Jackbox Party Pack 9. Which hasn't had a public release yet, so I know he's doing that. He very kindly, I think originally he put it down at 8 o'clock, and I said, I'm streaming, then you may get more people if you go after me. Very kindly put it back to 10:30, so that's going to be happening in about 20 minutes' time. So get yourself over to Ash's Discord server to kickstarted. How much will it cost? What's been kickstarted? October 20th is released. Oh, hello, Toad Boy. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream right at the end. Giving you, lots of... Thank you very much. I really appreciate you accommodating me there, Toad Boy, and pushing it back a bit. But do head on over to Ash's Discord server where Toad Boy has got the new Jackbox Party Pack preview game happening exclusively in the Bash Discord server. So head on over there. But first of all, we've got to do Beat the Bee, and we've got to do Space Games, so we'll do that. Congratulations to Lucario. Thank you again to Lupine and to Panda for proofing. You've been playing Risky Business. I'll see you for the Space Game in just a few minutes' time.
she wong, whoop she waddy whoop, whoop she wong, whoop she waddy whoop, whoop she wong, whoop she wong, shoobity whoop me oobity whoop me oop-a-doo now.
Actually, we need to go to BRB, don't we? I need to stop the build first before I can turn the camera back on. Thank you again to Lupine. Lovely pack. I always love a bit of risky business. Good casual fun. So, what are we doing first? Should we do Space Game first? This is Fall. This is basically my equivalent of the wheel. It's a quantum event. It might have happened if you didn't force it, but we'll never know. Let me stop that bonus right there. 69 pennies. A lot more could be coming your way as we play the Space Game, and then we'll do Beat the Bee. So we haven't done it for a while. Yeah, it's been a week since we've done. Normally I'll do one or t'other, but yeah. Right. 1, 2, 3, go. Left or right? Public chat or whisper, doesn't matter. Pick a side, hope you stay, rinse and repeat. Yeah, back said it's basically it's heads or tails in space. For every player who joins the game, I will add 10 pennies to the jackpot. And whoever the last player standing is will win that jackpot. That's all there is to it, really. Yeah. But it is possible for there to be no winners. I will add if we end up with everyone going one way and that's the door that opens. 20 seconds if you want to come join. 240 pennies. Nothing to be sneezed at there. Do come and join. Of course, these all go into the penny prize draw at the end of the season. Hello, Dogfish. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, these go into the penny prize draw at the end of the season, which are basically used as raffle tickets to win some prizes at the end of season 8. So, BC getting in the nick of time, just in time to go out. Oh, BC, bad luck. If your name is in the middle, then you survive to round number 2. BC actually pushing everybody through the door there. 30 seconds now, left or right. Yeah, it is sort of possible to sacrifice yourself, but not intentionally. Right, everyone is committed. Which way do you go, left or right? Oh, the one with the most players in is gone left or right. ABB, Nata, Arun, and David. 4 players remaining. Left or right? 30 seconds. That's when David are in, splitting the room. Arun's gone right. ABB, me, all down to you. If you don't make a decision, by the way, then you get eliminated as well. ABB going left. So. Final is going to be David and ABB or Nata and Arun. Oh, my spaniel's barking again. And it's ABB and David into the final. It is indeed going to work, David. But how are you going to play the last one? David or ABB? Left or right? David's gone right, continuing with the yo-yo strategy. And ABB has gone left. We are going to have a winner. 260 pennies to one of you. Who's it going to be? Good luck, both. And your pendulum strategy has worked, David. You win 260 pennies. Bad luck to ABB. Nicely done there. 2 in a row, 260 pennies. That has been written to the drive and that has been updated on the app. Well played. David takes it. He does indeed. Yeah, that's Space Game. Or Full. Now we're going to go to Just Cam. And put the cam. Hang on. Let's go. Get rid of that cam first of all. Just Cam. There we go. Yeah, that should be all up to date. Penny counts all in there. Found a foolproof Space Game strat, don't tell anyone. Nice. Well, we're going to beat the beat. I kind of want to do it to the 4-square maze, but I feel like I'm not going to beat that. I'm going to give Crystal Maze a go. 1 minute 6. I've not beaten it yet. Crystal Maze. Crystal Maze is the track tonight for B2B. I haven't done it for a week. I have been practicing in the week. Yeah. Get your bids in. Do I beat the Crystal Maze? Is this the first time I beat the Crystal Maze? Stranger things have happened. But could it be tonight? Could tonight be the one? Get your predictions in. Micro pennies on. Micro pennies, which of course can be used to be converted into real full fat pennies, which might be very useful come the end of season draw. I do need to update those. It's been on the to-do list for the whole of season 8. Update the rates, the exchange rate of micro pennies to pennies, because obviously there's been a lot of inflation in the penny bank from the temporary appearance of the slot machine game, the fruit machine. It's a guaranteed lose entry, so I can gift that to the winner. What? What's the Ash's jackpot boost? Oh, are you not backing me, Ash? I don't know what's happening. I don't understand how these things work. But Ash has put a jackpot in there, so Ash is giving away micro pennies. He's a quantum event. Ash is giving points to this bet, so lots to back here. I have not beaten the Crystal Maze before and beat the B, though I have been regularly doing sub-minute. This is 1 minute 6. I have been doing regular 1 minute souls, so this could be very interesting. Because I've been pretty okay the last few weeks, but I've never beaten the Crystal Maze. The ending, incidentally, is on. I'm going to wait for the fade out to finish to give the full 1 minute 6, because otherwise it's. The last note strikes at 1 minute 2, so I'm going to wait for the full fade out, which gives it the full 1 minute 6. Is it E flat minor? God, it really is. Who decided that was the right key to do it? I feel somewhat sad being the only sort of working musician in present company who doesn't have perfect pitch. So I know Ash has got perfect pitch, Tadaru has, Kira's got perfect pitch. Are there any other working musicians here who don't have perfect pitch? That would be good to know. I would feel less, because it's not something you can learn. It's just something you either have or you don't. Right. I mean, it's. If I've ever played anything in E flat, I've played something in A flat minor. Beethoven Piano Sonata I played in A flat. I don't know if I've ever played an E flat minor. I feel I must have done. There's a Berceuse by somebody in that. Anyway, it's all bloody awkward on the piano. You've got six flats. Yeah, very awkward key. I don't feel it's any different from A minor though, because yeah. Anyway. Crystal Maze. Where's the prediction? I can't see the prediction at the moment. If I bring up my prediction. Right, 23% backing me to lose, 9% backing me to win, 68% of it is Ash's jackpot boost. That's 252,000 micro. All those micro pennies, Ash, you could have converted into so many real pennies. 13 players backing me to lose, 5 backing me to win, and then 3 backing Ash's jackpot boost. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Anyway. I'm going to concentrate on this, and I'm going to have a look. Oh, that's very helpful. Oh, okay. Right. 3, 2, 1. Play. the track was still going. It was still going, I swear to you, the VLC track was still going as I put the last one in. I'm calling that a win. Go on. No, it was. I said I'm going to go to the end of the VLC track, not the end of the music, because it goes to 106. The track finishes at 102. There's a fade out to 106. There was about half a second. It was still there. Pressing X to doubt. You can doubt me all you like. I only cheated myself. I won that. It was fading out. No, score. I said at the beginning, I'm going until the VLC track runs out. Look, okay. Right. So, you can see it still going, and when I finished, that was still alive. It hadn't gone back to the end. So, and I said that. I said the rules at the beginning. Reset and do it again. Oh, God. Oh. I could reset and do it again. Dead heat. You'd call it a dead heat. I don't know if I'll do it a second time. Oh, Lord. Oh, hello. That's too many tabs. Well, I mean, I will defer to score. I think I won it. That's a jackpot boost win somehow. Alright, we'll go again. Rules are rules. I'm slightly annoyed because I did set the rules at the start there. If I'm being overruled by people that are unhappy about how it ended up, then you know, that's like... I thought I set the rules fairly transparently there. But there we go. Okay, I'll do it again. Right. Yeah, I'll put VLC on screen. Good idea. Oh, not just monitor, game with cam, because then you can put me on as well. Well, that's not quite so good, because then you can't really see the cube. I mean, I can put VLC on the screen, but then I'm, like, tiny. Hang on, give me a minute. And I'll go just monitor. If we go window projector source, and I'll pop that over there. And then like that. How's that? Yeah? It's about as good as it gets. Oh, unless, actually, here's even better. If I go horizontally, you might get... It makes relatively little difference there. Right. Okay. Here we go. Take 2 for all the marbles. Just to scrub it. Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah. Right. Now you can see the scroll bar and more of me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm going to lose this now. Oh, fucking hell. It's a terrible start. Ah! No. Null. Void. Starting again. If I claimed that first one, we're doing best of 2 out of 3, and that was a non-start. Best out of 3. And if I lose this, then I will claim best out of 3 again. No. Not having that. I'm getting so nervous around this because I feel like I've beaten Crystal Maze. Right. Give it another shuffle. And we go again. We do it live. 3, 2, 1, go. This is where I feel less is more. Yeah, that didn't win. Right, 2 out of 3. We're going again. 2 out of 3. Yeah, that one was very out, but I feel like I won the first, so I'm going to keep going. I won't go to 3 out of 5. This will be 2 out of 3. The last one was a false start. Toad Boy's not until 10:30. I've got 2 more minutes. I definitely won the first. Did you watch it back, David, with the track in synchronicity? I'm going to go 2 out of 3 because there's a jackpot at stake here, so you know I want to do it by the book. Right, 3rd attempt. Here we go. Final attempt. 3 and a false start doesn't matter. I play with what I get. 3, 2, 1, go. Where's the last side piece gone? There, Jesus. A lot of time lost there. Nah, not going to happen. I'm so annoyed about that. I feel like I did that one, but I lost. Hello, Starscant. Welcome to the stream. I'm annoyed that I lost because I didn't feel like I did. That's the way of it. I gave it a good go. I tried, y'all. I was pretty close. That's the peel off the stickers and rearrange them. Oh no! Anyway, yeah. Time to go over to Ash's Discord. Let's see what Toad Boy's got in store for us with Party Pack 9 of Jackbox. I'm going to mellow out for the rest of the weekend. Don't forget you can convert those micro pennies into real pennies. Thank you all for cheering me on. But wasn't to be this evening. I'll keep practicing though, and maybe next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I won't see you at Toppers tomorrow, but do go give them a follow for Checklist and Elimination happening tomorrow. I don't think it's in that order. And I will be back on Monday. Unusual for me, but I'll be here on Monday. Wordle, Data Leak, Escape Artist on Monday, Number 1 Cryptex and The Abyss on Tuesday, and then season finale on Thursday. Hack of the Pyramid, Google that, and The Bridge. Hope to see you all there for those. And then, of course, don't forget Quiz Night Live next weekend. Going to be awesome. Until next time, thank you to all of our question writers for tonight, to Jogging for Crossfire, to Adam for the Purge, and to Lupine for Risky Business, to Toot and to Panda for Proofing as well, and to all of you for joining me at home. I hope you've had a good evening tonight. I have been Royal Flush. You have been watching Game Night. Until next time, take care, peace out, and good night.